What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast here on the Hermitcraft server. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, guys, it's been kind of nuts here. The server's been kind of out of whack this week, so I haven't been able to get as much recording time in as I'd like, but that's okay. That's okay. We got a lot to do today. So, yeah, a couple of things. I unhooked a lot of stuff, and I finally hooked in an IDSU to our main power supply. So pretty nice, able to take out this ugly column that was going through. So I hope you guys like that. A lot of people wanted it. Unhooked everything on the fusion reactor, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But yeah, I think we got enough EU matter to take a little bit of a break for now. Anywho, last time we set up our AE system. Looking pretty nice, man. This has just been such a freaking lifesaver on just saving for chests. I still got to suck everything in from the quarry. But, yeah, I was getting a lot of suggestions that I should set up a wireless AE network, which sounds pretty cool. I think I should be able to do it all from a remote. But, yeah, let me sort of take it down to see some things that we're doing and where we're going to set that up. I just found that out about this block. I've known about it, but I just thought it was a neat looking block and nothing special about it. But this is called road. Let's knock out a piece and take a look at it. Come here. All right, so we have this road block. Pretty easy to make. It's just stone bricks around plastic sheets, which is raw plastic, which comes from rubber, so no biggie. But there's a really neat attribute about this block. It's kind of like ice. It doesn't melt like ice or anything, but you can slide around on it like ice, like right here. Watch, if I'm walking forward and then I let go, I just slide a little bit. Now what makes this super cool is watch how fast. Here, let's compare this. So right here, I'm going to run with my quantum suit pretty dang fast, very impressive. And you're like, wow, it couldn't go much faster than that. Well, check this out now. What? Whoa, it is so unbelievably fast here. I gotta eat a little bit. Yum, yum, yum. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, it is ridiculous. I can barely even control myself, but I think this should be perfect for this new room. I've been running around down here with Assassin. We've been drifting like in Fast and the Furious. Woohoo! Anyway, this room down here, this is going to be, I dug it out, and is going to be kind of our main storage area. As you know, we had that one little wire room where we had all of our chests, but that's all going to come out, and everything's going to come down here and be linked into our AE system. And I've been playing around, still not quite ready for showcase yet, but I've been playing around. I think here is going to be tanks of all the different liquids, and I know everyone's like, why are you using iron tanks? This is just going to be for show so we can see what each liquid is, and then we're going to put a quantum tank which can hold up to, I think it's 1 billion, maybe even 2 billion, I forget, but a lot more than we could ever probably make or use. But we'll have every single different type of liquid, gas, and everything like that in the game, and that should line the walls. And then here, this is where the ceiling of the room is going to be. We'll make another wire room underneath. And as you can see here, I put in all the wiring necessary to link up our new wireless network for the AE system. So it should be pretty cool. Now, we're going to get to that. We did so much crafting last time. I'm not going to bore you with much this time. But let me show you one last thing. I was hearing so much about, of course, we're going to get rid of red power, but hearing so much that it just causes a lot of lag and server problems, and I just was sick of hearing it. So I ripped it all out. Every single thing that has to do with red power, pretty much. At least for the piping, the mag pipes we put in. I know, so much work, but it's all out. None of our automation's going, but it will keep us busy for the time being. I ripped out a whole bunch of derpy wiring that I had, and we can improve that. But that whole room, this whole room here is just going to be dedicated to wires, and we're going to move this down. So it should be pretty good. Pretty good. I got everything set up for today. to make everything in our wireless network. But I was just thinking about, why am I still using these freaking project tables? I should go and code everything so that we are able to do it all on our new network. So I think that should be good. So this is everything we need for this. I'll just do one with you. Let's get a blank pattern, and I should hook this up as well, making blank patterns. That probably should have been the first thing, but anyway. Let's go over to this bad boy right here. And what was the recipe for this thing again? I think it was like that, only one of these. Ooh, I'm still not used to this. Okay, there and there. Awesome. So then we'll put in our blank pattern, encode, sweet, and now that bad boy right here should always be, let's see, let's throw it in our AE system. We put it in here. So let's put this down here, and if we hold shift, it will show us what we've got going so far. Do we already have the ME pattern thing? No, that's a 64K storage. Sweet. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make patterns for all the different stuff we're going to craft today and just have it auto crafted. Pretty freaking cool. So I'll see you guys back in a few. All right, guys. So I cleared up pretty much all the project tables, just left a few out so that we have something to craft on if we don't want to use the system. But anyway, let's take a peek. I went ahead and I made the patterns for pretty much everything in AE. Not everything, but most everything that we're going to need for a while. So anyway, the things that we're going to need wireless access points. So let's go ahead, make a couple of these, say maybe we'll make 4. That sounds good. So begin. While those are crafting, we're going to want to get a whole bunch of wireless boosters. We'll get 64 because I think the max is 16 in each. So let's begin that. Let's see, what else do we want? There's these guys, which are used in this, the access terminal. That's what we're going to carry around with us. We only need one of those. And I think that's everything that we need for it. So let's go ahead. Let's just take a peek. Is everything all set? All right. They're all should be done crafting. Nice. So let's see. Wireless. And there we go. Our 4 access points. Snag those. Let's see. Our boosters. Let's grab those. And our access terminal. Awesome. So with these guys, if we have our little thing, right now it's unlinked to our system. Okay. So let's link it up. You just go to your ME controller, stick it in, and boom. Now it's linked. Awesome. Now is it going to work? Nope, no signal close enough. So what we have to do is stick one of these access points in. Now I think I'm going to stick one right here for now because this guy, this pattern encoder, doesn't need any power. I was mistaken about that before, but we'll shove that guy in right now. And let's see, yeah, 16 is the highest we get. So actually, before putting those in, let's just take a peek at it. And it will work from here. Awesome. And we can access everything that's in this AE system. Now, let's see. Are we able to do it from here? Able to do it from there? What about over here? Think about here. Yep. See, it ends up being too far. Now, if we throw in these signals, these boosters, every single one that you put in is going to give, I think, an extra block length. And if we have 16, that's the maximum. So I think that will give us 16 extra block length, something like that. Let's see. And now we can access it from there. What about from over here? Ooh, it's going pretty far. All right, and there we see we run out of signal. So I'd like to find a place that we can put this centralized in our base and be able to, on any floor and anywhere, access it. Now that's where I already put in the wires. We have coming off from the side here, coming down. I think I already showed this to you. And we are going to, let's see, that's wiring that we're not going to use yet. This is going to come across here and see from right here, we should already, yep, because it's also going down the 30 some odd blocks. But from right here, this is the center of our base. So let's throw in there. Let's throw in the boosters. And from here, going all the way across, another one about the midpoint right there. Throw in the boosters, and then let's get one last one that will go at the end. Right about here. And this should, if my calculations are correct, we should now be able to use our wireless access terminal anywhere in our base. Sweet! Now this is going to be so helpful, not just for if I forget something or need something, not have to go all the way back up, but I'm also, as I'm digging out, able to just shift click in all that cobblestone and junk that I'm not going to want. So let's just make sure this works. I guess the best testing point would be all the way down here, because this is on the top floor and the furthest way away from everywhere. Let's see, will it work? Will it work? Nice. Awesome. Now I'm probably going to have these wired throughout this mountain range in the future so that just everywhere, all the way over to Hypno's Bees, we're able to access our stuff. But I think that is pretty dang cool. So thanks for suggesting that, guys. Let's see, where can we plop this guy? I guess we'll just plop him right here for now. Why not? We'll go boom. Okay. What to do next? All right, I think next I would like to update the rest of this room to AE, at least the look. We've got this side, and we want to try and match something up now on this side. We're using all these barrels, and I was kind of hoping we'd still be able to use them. I'd like to have something that has a similar functionality as this wall of ingots, because it's so nice to be able to just run in here and just go, oh, I need iron, boom, and got it. And just everything all, in presentation, I'm able to see exactly, what I'm low on, everything like that. Now it's not exactly the same as a barrel, but it's very similar. There is, let's see here. This item, I think this is it. Storage monitor. That, I believe, is it. So I think we're going to upgrade all of our barrels to storage monitors. Let's go ahead and craft a whole bunch of them. I believe we have 20 barrels. So let's start up that auto crafting. And I think I'm going to need 20 conversion matrix as well. So let's get all those going. Now let's see, are we low on anything? Wow, did it already finish? That would be pretty incredible. So let's take a look. Is that stored and crafted? All right, so storage monitors, awesome. Got our 20 and conversion matrix. Awesome, 22. We only need 20. Bam. Alrighty, so what these basically do, let's do a little experimentation. So if I throw this down, it hooks into the system. Let's throw one of these storage drives down. Alright, awesome. So there's nothing on it. What can we put on it? Let's see. Let's grab some stone. So right there it says we have 31,000 stone. If I right click on this, just like a barrel, bam, it puts it all there. Very cool. Now once that's there, I believe we can just, press anything else and it will switch to that item. We have 46 of that cable. If we right click it again, it'll go back to stone. Now what happens if we left click it? Nothing. If I right click it, okay, it goes to nothing. So we could just have one whenever we want to know, just around the base, we can just hit it with that item and it'll tell us how much we have left. But we want to make it like those barrels. So what can we do to do that? Now first off, we can use our wrench and now it's locked. So now if I hit it, right click, left click, not doing anything. But if we put on a conversion matrix, bam, now see how that changed a little bit on the side? Now if I left click, doesn't do anything, but if I right click, bam, it's going to knock out some stone. So not exactly the same as a barrel, but I think close enough. The only time is if we want to put stuff back in, we're going to have to make another way. Maybe we'll put a chest right there in the middle, and we can just shift click it into there and it'll go back into the system. Or we could just do it like this. Anyway, let's figure out what we need to get this done. Let's knock down a couple of these heads. This should be a pretty easy job. Let's see, we'll throw these heads in here for now. And by the way, you like my collection? I'm getting pretty complete. I just got Schism Jassassin. We had Spoon. Got Corrales the other day. Got Juicer, I was pretty happy about because he's not on very often. We had good old Unhost. This is TFC. Now I think all we need is Punji. Some of the Pixel Nerds, they're not really playing here that much anymore. Top Mass for sure. Well, I also haven't seen in a while. And then, of course, we have me and Hypno right up there. Original Gangsters. Alright, so let's get some wiring going around here, back behind these barrels. It should be pretty simple. So knock all that out. And then let's see, how much higher does it go? Does it go higher than that? Alright, so it's going to stop right there. Awesome. Now we're going to have to snake this wire around. Where should we do that from? I think we can just go back behind here. Or we could do it from underneath. Let's dig this around and see. So we've got this wiring right here that we could go. But if we went around underneath, it might make it easier for the future to hook up more things. So we'd want it to pop up. Let's knock that out. And have it pop up somewhere over here, maybe? Or maybe like right here? That would be a good place. Let's see, where is this if I dig down? I'm getting a little bit of block lag there. Is there anything around here? Come on. Alright, that might not be as easy as I hoped. Let's grab some torches. Do we have any torches? That could be something that I'd want to auto-craft. Alright, we're out of torches, so we'll set up an auto-craft to do that. Anyway. Guys, what's going on? Right now, I told you I haven't been able to record too much this week, but the server's back and running, and of course now it is Wednesday night. I'll probably have this go up on either Friday or Saturday. I missed my Wednesday upload because of the dang server. But I got some other neat news. I live in Connecticut, of course, but I'm going to be in Illinois visiting family. I'm going to be taking off on Thursday, so it's a short recording week for me. But it'll be nice. I'm going to get to see my grandfather, who I haven't seen in years, lives in Illinois, and all my mother's side of the family. So it's always a nice little treat. Alright, looks like we got to dig this way if we want to do this. But anybody live in Illinois or in the Midwest? It's really flat there. It's something I'm not very used to. Whenever I've gone to visit, I can remember it being like just cornfields and flat land. Not to cut on it, there's nothing wrong with it. That's actually where I was born, in Illinois, while my mother was visiting her parents. But pretty fun. Family vacations are always fun. Maybe I'll share some pictures with you or something like that. Or video. Got a lot of cousins all up there. And a lot of them have kids as well. What's that called when your cousin has a kid? Is that your second cousin? I don't know. I'm kind of derping here. Let me figure out the path that I'm going to do for the wiring. And then I'll be right back. Alright guys, pretty sweet. Let me show you what I did real quick. I made a thing so that it will first take a pattern to make the oak wood, or the oak wood into oak wood planks, then take the planks, make them into sticks, and then take the sticks and mix it with charcoal to make a torch. So now whenever I need a torch, I can just go bam, and if I'm out of torches, let's put these in. When I put in the torch, it'll first show what I have in the inventory. When I'll run out, it'll say craft. I can do this wirelessly right here. We want 64, begin, and boom. Now we have 64 torches. So that's not too shabby. Pretty happy about that. Got the little hole done with the wiring. Sorry about the derpiness there. But let's just run this across like so. And let's connect it in going across like that. And are we going to be able to fit? Nope. Of course not. So I'm pretty happy. It's taken me, I was getting a little discouraged with the AE system. It takes a little bit to get used to having to always type in everything. Just because I'd forget what things' names are, or else if I needed, I knew I'd need a pipe, but I didn't know what type of pipe I want, or, things like that. It doesn't have a thing where you can sort it by mod. Sort of like in creative mode, you'd be able to. But this wireless access point, oh man. Just being able to do all the auto crafting from anywhere as well. So worth it. Freaking love it. Anyway, for these guys, we're just going to have wire. Just making like a grid pattern across everything. And that goes complete all the way across. So now let's empty everything out of our inventory so we have plenty of space that we don't need. All right. And I think here what we should do is right in the middle. Sorry, buddy, I'm going to have to take you out. We'll put a chest right here. And on this chest, we are going to do an import bus, I believe it would be called, right? Let's see. Bus. We have 3 different types of bus. Storage bus, that's not what we want. Export bus, that would export it to the item. So export from the AE system, export into the AE system. So that's what we're going to want. So let's go ahead and let's grab that. And that bad boy is going to be sitting right here, right in the middle. Bam. Let's flip her around. Bam. Okay. And then we can set down a diamond chest, which we have so many of. Right, like so. Awesome. So now anything that's put into this chest right here, if we have everything hooked up, and let's test it, should go straight into our AE system. So throw that in, boom. Ooh, and we're going to want to update this to pull a stack at a time. So always active and move stack at a time. Cool. So let's try this out again. Let's take some cobble. Let's throw this into this chest right here. And see, it gets all sucked out. Not bad. Now I may want to use a different chest because I kind of don't like how you can see through. What other type of chest could we do? I don't know. We'll figure something out, but that's not important. So anyway, let's get this going. Let's throw the rest of this stuff in here. Let's find a place to put that. Now that's the other thing. If you by mistake shift click something into your system and you don't remember what it is, it can be a pain in the butt at times. Because I know I've done that. I've just went through a row and then I'm like, oops, I forgot what that was. And it was something that I needed for later. But yeah. So I have all the ores right here. And let's get these all sucked out before we can put in the monitors. So this first one right here is iron. Let's get another import bus just to help us out because this one has a lot in it. Let's go bam. Let's flip her up. Okay. That should be pulling out. Oop, and let's change it to stack at a time. All right. Boom. Okay. So this should be yanking out all of our iron. Is it? Why is you no work? Why is you no work? Always active. Come on, buddy. Why are you giving me problems? You should work. Maybe with the barrel I have to specify, or maybe it's not updating. Or maybe we don't have it. It should be linked into our system because we have that linked in. So what's your deal, buddy? That is the right bus. Export bus. We have an export bus here, right? No, I'm such a derp. Wow. It's always, I get them backwards. when we look at our thing, we want to use an import, and we had, okay, thank you. Oh, that scared me so bad. We want to import into our system. Thank you. So now you should work. Come on. Let's change you to stack at a time. All right. Nice. So let this all suck out, and I'll meet you right back. All right. So we got all the iron sucked out. Pretty nifty. Let's knock you out. And I probably should do this all one by one instead of adding in the new guys right away. But that's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and let's throw this guy right there. So that's going to be the wiring for it. Let's throw in the monitor. Cool. Let's get an iron. Oh. All right. So now that's designated iron. Let's lock it. It's now locked. Sweet. And then if we throw conversion matrix. Awesome. So now we can just walk up to it whenever we want iron. Let's throw this on just so we can give the full look. Right click it and we get our stack of iron. Let me see if you do a shift left click. Does that still give you a stack? I think so. So it looks like you can only get stack size at a time. But it's not a big deal. You grab what you want and then throw it back into that middle chest and it'll suck right back into the system. Not too bad. And I think it looks way sexier than the barrels. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go through. I'm going to update all these and we will take a peek at what it looks like. All right, guys, so we got it all set up. All of them are locked. Everything's all good. Just go up to any one we want, right click, and grab our ingots. Very nice. And anything extra that we want to put into the system can just shift click in right there. Not too bad. Also, it was kind of derpy before about doing the wire all the way across. Absolutely not necessary. It's only got to connect to one of the blocks since they all work together and pass power through them. I love blocks that do that. Red Power 2 did that. I don't think too many others do. They really should. I really like it. It just makes the wiring so much nicer. Anyway, we got everything all set up like that, and she looks good. Now, still got to figure out what to do. So I don't know if you guys have any suggestions here about a different type of chest block or something that we could use. Or else I may just stick that in a different area that looks a little better. Or if there's any type of micro block thingy that works with AE. Anywho, let's get this covered up. And I know we spent a lot of time on some pretty simple stuff. But I think that's going to about do it for going too overkill in AE. I'll start doing a lot more off camera. And yeah, what else can we do today quickly? We're just about out of time. Let me just go take a quick peek around. We'll be right back. Oh man, I just thought of a cool idea. I still want to hear suggestions from you guys, but as far as dealing with this chest, instead of having a chest right there, what if we remove this like that and we did something maybe like, how can we do this? Maybe like that? Can items go into a chest? I'm kind of curious about this. If they can go into a chest when the chest can't open. Let's see. But anyway, there's this block right here, transposer. And I got a suggestion from somebody. I should update all of my mob farms with this instead of the obsidian pipe. Because I think it's able to transport things quicker. But anyway, what this does, acts just like an obsidian pipe. You just toss it down and boom, sucks it in. Did it pop out the back? Nope. Now we can't access the chest at all to see, but I'm pretty sure that worked. Because I don't see it going out back. So and that will make a flusher appearance. We can just grab, actually this will be able to do it. So right there we can see, ooh, but that's going to be a problem when it goes in the ground. But anyway, so we have right there. And if we drop it all in, it gets sucked right into there, into the system. Hopefully. Where are they going? Maybe... Let's see, are they still in the chest? Oh, well, derp, because we don't have anything sucking out of the chest. So let's do an import bus. And let's change this to stack at a time. And let's just connect it like so. All right. Yep, and it all went back. So let's put that back down again. All right. None. And let's toss them all back. And boom, all back in the system. Awesome. I think that might work. Not perfect, but I do like it. I do like it. So that would be one way to fix it. Anyway, as far as other things in the episode, I'd like to set this up now because we're starting to get a little low on quartz. Not super low, but we got under 1,000 stacks there and about 1,600 there. And I want to keep that number as high as possible. And I'd like to have quarries going all the time. So let's head over to the quarry world and let's set things up. Let me just show you. I'm not sure if I did this. I might have already showed you guys in an episode recently, but I did switch over. I was doing this into Energy Tesseract, but now what I'm doing, we still have the IDSU pumping out extreme voltage, but now I have it going into steam instead. Is this one steam? I think this one is steam, and that's a liquid tesseract. Yeah. So this guy's pumping out the steam, and I still have these for other things. We're no longer going to use it on the quarry, but this will pump out, I think, up to 1,000 micro buckets per tick, and I'm able to run a quad quarry pretty dang fast with that. So I'll meet you over in the quarry world, and we'll take a peek at how it looks. Alright guys, so we're here at the quarry world. Already set up 3 of them. Got our last one right here, and that is the third of these little, I always forget the names of them, landmarks we have to set. I was derping this up before in another video. All you got to do is set 1 and then 1 to one side, 1 to the other, and then when you click the one that's in the middle, boom, it will make the whole area for you. Let's throw down the last quarry. Nice. All right, so for setting this guy up for power and all that stuff, let's knock this area out. And let's see. First off, we're going to get our item tesseract put up on top. I know we've done this a million times, so I'm not going to try and speed through it real quick. Just put gold pipes. So all the items go into there. Send only and quarry. All right, and the more important part, the power. Doom, 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 doom. And don't. All right. So for this bad boy, what we're going to do is we are going to hook this guy on, which is going to make the MJ. Oh, yep, that's right, that's right. Our energy bridge, our steam consumer, and then let's hook our liquid tesseract at the end. Let's get this set up to receive only and steam. Don't. All right, so this should be charging up pretty fast, and yep, look at that, making 200 MJ per tick. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Awesome. So this is going to be clearing out for a little bit. We have a moment to run back and get this hooked up into our AE system. So once again, I'll meet you back at base. All right, here we are all back, and I got myself an item tesseract. I don't think this will be able to interact directly with our system, but I think we'll set up for now just right here. What we're probably going to have to do, let's get some pipe, and let's go Let's just grab some gold pipe. Do we have gold pipe here? Yes, we do. Perfect. All right, let's grab some a diamond chest. So what we're going to have to do is first put it into the diamond chest and then into the AE system. So once again, we're going to use one of these import busts. And we'll put that, I guess, right here. Okay, and I'm going to aim it down. Like so. Perfect. Change this to stack at a time. Now, it may not go fast enough. We may need to add in a couple more of these. But let's set down our item tesseract. Let's set down the golden pipe coming out of it. And let's set this to our quarry. So once again, owner only. This time it's going to be receive only. Quarry. And no redstone. Okay. So now the items from the quarry are going to go in here. Now we have all 4 of them, so this really might be too much for it to handle. In which case, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll just have to make a couple of these chests going across and the pipe going like that. And then we can probably choose items like cobblestone that are just get, you know, way too many of. So let me give this a little bit and we'll see how it goes, if it's going to overflow or not. All right, guys, so I've been watching this for a while. So far, it does seem to be keeping up, but there's actually a much, much better way that we can be dealing with this where I don't ever have to worry. And that is with this nifty item DME interface. Basically for this, all you got to do is hook it next to the tesseract, and it works. It's kind of like a chest, but with a filter on it as well, and it instantly goes into the system. So as long as our AE system has inventory or has space, we can just throw this here. Let's knock that off. And see? Everything just goes instantly into the system. So much better. Let's get rid of this chest. Let's get rid of that guy. Yeah, so now we are never going to have a problem. Don't even have to worry as long as we have space. Now there's one other thing that I was messing around with and I'm a little upset about. I kind of like the way the barrels looked better. Maybe it's just getting used to this, but let me know. Let me sort of show you right here. So if we have this barrel, I was under the impression that you'd have to have wires going on the top and the bottom of it for it to link into the system. But if let's grab some cobble. All right, so cobble we can see going up right here. If we grab all this cobble, and if we put into the storage bus, cobble to go in there, should start to have it go up. Yep, you can see right here. Now it's going to continually fill this guy with all the cobblestone instead of on the disk. Well, this means we could have had room to use barrels instead. Now, the advantage of barrels is that if you right-click it, you can see what the number is, but you can also see what the name is. And I had Hypno come over, and since we share a lot of our materials, his complaint was, well, this is all fine and good, but I don't, he's not as familiar with what all the ores look like. So if you're confused, you end up being forced to take it out before you know what it is. But I still like this setup. We're going to leave it for now. Now, another thing that we can do too, let's grab one more of those. And this fixes the solution here. Let's see, ME interface, where are you? All right, let's just craft you. Let's craft 10 of them, just because I run out of them quick. Let's grab one, and we can use this bad boy here instead of using that chest. So let's knock that out as well. I can't tell you the number of times I've had to knock these heads off to get back here. Alright, so for here, we can just grab an ME interface and throw it on the bottom there. And we could just shift click into that. But I do like this transposer. I think that's pretty cool. I like being able to just throw it all on the floor. So for now, I'll keep that. Tell me what your opinions are on it. Let's make sure this works. Grab that out. If we have too many, just throw them. Oh, not right on top. That doesn't work. We got to do it right in front. Come on, baby. Suck. Oh, no. Does it not work with this guy? Maybe. It should be getting power. Let's see. Does that change anything? Uh-oh, maybe red power doesn't work with this. Oh, nope, it worked. Interesting. That should have gotten power going through. One more test, one more test. If I knock that out... Okay, now it works. Must have just been lagged out for a moment. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I think that's going to about do it for the episode. And, yeah, if you enjoyed, please make sure to give a big old thumbs up. Help me get better noticed on YouTube for my Minecraft. But, until then... Oh, and it's backwards. Until then, comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.